just the area that we fish, we're so blessed in Blacksburg. There's some legends. It's a very temperamental stream too. Either the bite is completely on and you're just stacking fish, like you're stacking fish all day.
But then you can go there. So say Fredo had a killer day. He caught, that's actually happened the other day. Fredo caught, 13, 14 fish on Friday. I went out Saturday, throwing pretty much the same rig, and see, I caught nothing big. Everything was below 10 inches.
If you're going to catch fish in Blacksburg, you got to be dedicated. Like, you got to go when no one else goes. Like, my best days on the stream have been
like a Tuesday when you have a test
like
tomorrow.
A Tuesday.
Like, forget it. There's this one spot in this stream, and every time I look at it, I'm like, I know there's a fish there. One day, hook into the meaty fish, the log, the big brown. And there's a real tight spot. There's a rock, there's a log, there's a concrete thing here, and there's deep riffles, and it runs into a deep pool. And if you bring it across those deep riffles, it's gonna break off in the fast current. It's trying to keep in this little pool the size of this couch. I'm like, if it leaves this pool, I'm so screwed. So I'm trying to get it to the bank. Dude, I start bringing it over to the bank. Thing shoots through my legs, runs up, wraps around a log, breaks off, and I'm sitting there looking at the log. I'm just like, no. Blue skies in between the clouds. Couldn't ask for a nicer day. I'm just sitting out in the woods by myself, just screaming profanities, throwing my rod, hitting the water, just screaming at the top of my lungs. No one else is there looking at me, and I was like, well, time to keep going.
It's kind of hard to quantify necessarily being better. It's more of a development as an angler kind of thing. It's just having more diverse experiences in your life when it comes to fly fishing is, you just know kind of more of the fly to throw. Once you kind of can master the cast of fly fishing relatively quickly in the grand scheme of things. What makes good fly fishermen over kind of mediocre one is the experience. You create your own luck by being out there more. By being out there more, you're going to have more chances to hook into bigger fish. Ultimately, what separates a good fisherman from a bad fisherman, or, not even necessarily bad, great from a good, it's just time and effort and experience, all boils down to how many days are you out there on the river. I know guys who've been fly fishing for years and have been surpassed by people who have fly fished half the time, but have put the days in. The Virginia Tech Fly Fishing Club was founded in 2006 by an engineering student. We're trying to preserve the natural resources for future generations to enjoy.
The New is one of the most polluted rivers in the country. People just dump their trash in it. Just think about it. So sometimes you think you're hooking into that big smallmouth bass or muskie, and it's a freaking tire. You're just like, it's a tire, not a fish. I did Renew the New a couple weeks ago, which is you go and it's a big group effort to pick up a bunch of trash out. You wouldn't believe the stuff you pull out of that river. I mean, you look at it and it's gorgeous. You see the mountains, you see the river, and then you get out your canoe and you start picking out water heaters. We found a microwave. I don't know how many tires we pulled out of there. I saw 2 or 3 water heaters. People just throw their water heaters off a bridge into the river. All kinds of cans, beer cans, soda cans, just anything you can imagine. I found a huge sponge, a 10-foot long sponge in the river, just crazy stuff. And this is all within maybe 100 yards. I found all this stuff within 100, 200 yards of where we put in.
Fly fishing is just something that, just gets in your blood. It's just, I don't know, all the technology out there these days, it's, people just lose track of, I guess, what's truly important in life, or in my opinion, but we'll see.
I'll catch a muskie.
There you go.